Friday Night Baseball from the Bay Area and the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Toronto. Frankie Montes, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost two of his last three starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
And Dan Hero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Called strike 2. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. In the air, out to right. Heading after it is Piscotty. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Hyunjin Ryu, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in a game, how about this guy? ERA in the low 1s. That's not an easy thing to do. He can strike people out, but he can also get them out via the ground ball, the fly ball. Judging by his stats this year, he is having a ridiculously good season up to this point.
The 1-2. Hit well on the ground to first. Shaw gloves it. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matty, how about Stephen Piscotty? He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
And he misses low with it. 2-0. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, he's gone 2 for 6. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Here now the 2-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. And there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
Striding in, Marcus Semien. It was an 0 for 4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. 2 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. The guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Nothing. To the plate now is the designated hitter, number 13. And he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line, that's a base hit into left field. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. So digging in now, Kevin Biggio. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Oh, 1, here it comes. This one is launched. Look at this. Into the concrete staircases and gone.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4. Digging in, Randall Grichuk. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch on its way. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Barreto ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. It was a 2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
1-1.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that will bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. 2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Cut fastball misses 2-2. And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Stepping in, Reese McGuire, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Just missing here, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Hit to short, taken in by Simeon. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Next to bat for Toronto, Bichette. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Piscotty on his horse, and no one will track it down. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Now batting.
Stepping in for the Jays, Socrates Brito, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning.
The Athletics due to hit here in the third. They're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. At the start of the day, they have the worst team batting average in the league. And when I talked with one member of the coaching staff, he told me there's really no good excuse or explanation for it. Even though batting average isn't the end-all be-all of offensive stats, he said there's no denying they have to figure out how to be more competitive with their at-bats. Back to you, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
A ball and a strike now. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. And he'll get in there safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. And he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, So he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Comes set and the 0-1. In the dirt here. Pinder, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. The 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Played on the backhand. In time to first, and there are two away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Piscotty, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Men on third with two down. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Shaw in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Inside and low, 2-1. 2-2.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
The 2-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the two-hole hitter.
He's set. The 3-2. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one into end. The A's strand one. They trail this one 1-0.
Leading off for Toronto.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one.
No strike.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Guerrero stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. This is his first year at the big league level. 3-0 now.
3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Laureano is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Wow.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Travis Shaw.
Travis Shaw.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead of the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Shaw blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. They lead it. Stepping in, Marcus Semien, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And, boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Tapped out in front of home. And there's one away.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. To his left, Biggio. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready now, Matt Chapman. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. Ryu steps into his windup. 0-1 pitch on its way. Fastball well outside. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 2-1 home. Hit sharply but foul down the right side.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Shaw has got it, and the side is retired. Nothing across here. That'll bring up Billy McKinney. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
The left fielder, Billy.
First offering on its way.
McKinney.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Pops this one up. Chapman has room in foul territory. 1 down.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training.
Now
some
back.
guys get off to torrid
Number
starts.
10.
Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Into the box now, Reese McGuire. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. McGuire, just 24 years of age. This is his second year as a major leaguer. And that's down into left center for a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
In now, Bo Bichette, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Socrates Brito. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And he lays off for ball one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Grichuk at third. McGuire over at second. Brito on at first with 2 down. Hard liner to center field. Laureano is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tight. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, no, he can't hold on to it.
Now batting.
At the plate, Josh Fegley. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
He's set. Here it comes. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that's off the left field wall. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout. And at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
First pitch on its way. Too low, 1-0.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Outside, 3-0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. I want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
3-1 the count now. Hit in the air out to left. McKinney giving chase. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1.
The batter, number 1.
So we're back to even now after the sac fly. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Franklin Barreto. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 man left on. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Thank you, Heidi. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Ball 2. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And that brings up the left-handed hitter, Travis Shaw. Drilled to the right side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Hey, you got to respect the first baseman getting dirty right there, but that batter was able to shoot that right past him.
Kevin Biggio.
Into the box, Kevin Biggio, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Laureano is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the left fielder.
Now in the box, Billy McKinney. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Chapman is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
The batter, number 10.
Digging in once again, Marcus Semien. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Here's another 1-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Again, another foul ball.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
Lifted down the line in left. McKinney is going to get there to make the catch a few steps into foul territory for out number 2.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Olson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Ready for another chance? Matt Chapman. No hits to this point.
Chapman.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And that misses 1-1. Swinging a soft liner. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the...
Your attention, please. Now
new pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit. Digging in and looking for more. Rendell Grichuk, a fly out and a single for him so far. From the stretch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1. Standing in, Reese McGuire. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
The bat is number 11.
Now at the plate, Bo Bichette.
Bichette.
first offering on its way. And that misses for ball one. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. The 2-1 is taken for strike 2. The 2-2 line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher, when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Rowdy Tellez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 44.
Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rowdy Tellez will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Derek Law gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 64.
Jonathan Davis is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
This change defensively.
Here comes the first pitch.
Now playing center field.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. One gone now, and here's the catcher, Josh Phegley. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Josh Phegley becomes out number 2 this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Grichuk is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Ready for another shot now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Now a changeup misses here to begin the 8th. It's 1-0.
Wow, counting now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Oh, here it is. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Laureano racing back, and they have taken the lead. Solo shot to right center as they take the lead. It's 2-1.
That's why you can't fall behind 2-0 to a power hitter like him. He's a dead red fastball hitter, and he knew the pitcher had to serve one up. A perfect storm or perfect nightmare, depending on which dugout you're in.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 1-2 now. Base is empty here with nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The first baseman, number 21.
Coming to the plate now, Travis Shaw. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Oh, and 2 to Travis Shaw.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down, got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
He checks his swing. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Rusty Valentine. Ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. Davis sprinting after it, and they can't run it down. Hard hit ball to second. Barreto's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Kevin Biggio will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. We'll flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. A run for the Jays. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He hit a sac fly earlier.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Richard has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first down.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Franklin Barreto. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. First offering on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. 1-1 to Franklin Barreto.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Now batting. Right field.
Into the box. Stephen Piscotty. He flew out in his last at-bat. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Popped him up. Guerrero is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. 1, 2, 3 go. Liam Hendricks comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hopped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Chapman is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Number 15.
Here's Randall Grichuk. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. There's strike two as the hanging slider was let go.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
And try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are two away now.
Hold him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Davis. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Striding in for Oakland, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Guerrero comes up with it. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
Now batting, first baseman.
Settling in now, Matt Olson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Number 67 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 1-2 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Bases are empty, one man out. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home nine. There are two away now.
Up next for Oakland.
A's down to their final out now. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Outside, that's the ball.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows.
And he'll get under it to make the catch. And the Blue Jays have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Toronto came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Derek Law claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please Drive home safely.